I mean, that's what he was just telling me.
Yo, stop disrespecting me, little dude.
They was just telling me about it.
Man, they just stop trying to finesse niggas into getting in the league with you so you can win, bro.
Lose
like,
to them niggas.
Nah, that's it. I don't know, bro. Niggas gonna be fucking with me. Yo, stop playing with me. Do that shit right to me, boy. Like I ain't gonna take it to the crib, nigga.
The onset of fall weather, Coach, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara. We are situated at Levi's Stadium.
It should be DJ Sleepy
like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence of
DJ Sleepy MF.
Pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the San Francisco 49ers. And he'll be brought down here as the penalty flags come in right away.
DJ Sleepy on the ones and twos at the door.
Right at the start. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
DJ Sleepy.
The give to Taylor. And not the start he was hoping for there as he'll maybe get
Joey
back to the line of
Bosa.
scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no
My
gain
fucking
on the
defense
game's
has been
first
better,
play.
nigga.
And it's 2nd down now.
Nah, I don't live over there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now forwards. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it was real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way.
I got you, DMV.
Would have been a great play if he had been able to hold that one in.
Stop playing me, kid.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, it went backwards. Back to the 33. They'll wind up losing.
Yeah, they did. And that's the same team they fucking beat already, so I don't give a fuck.
On 4th down on is Logan Cook to punt. The speedster Dante Pettis back deep to return.
Who the fuck said anything about the Falcons winning the fucking division?
That's going to kick out of bounds right
Nah, he's talking crazy because his bum-ass Patriots team is in the fucking weak-ass division, and they about to get that shit taken by the Bills.
Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't he?
You heard what the fuck I said, nigga. They finna get that shit taken by the fucking Bills, nigga. Fuck you
they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that 1st down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd.
It is scientifically proven, nigga. Nah, Jaguars fans, Patriot fans, they self, nigga. What are you talking about? Oh, yeah! Yeah!
2nd and 11.
That's out of pocket.
Deep ball for Goodwin. He's got him in.
Get the fuck out of here.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
They ain't stop us. They had to pay. They had to pay
much
our
needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10.
I don't want to hear what the fuck you talking about, nigga.
1st down. Now a loose football. Coleman lost it, and the Jags grab it.
Yeah, Sleepy, yeah.
I think he's gonna go. They're not gonna get him, and he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
What?
Fuck you playing fucking college fucking basketball?
The kicks away following that fumble return. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Yeah, man, boss, stop fucking playing with me, bro. Like, this ain't that, nigga. You know who this is playing you.
And from the 25, they work this to the 20.
You already know who the fuck losing.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Yeah, main boss. And I got you to jump off sides, nigga. Give me my fucking yards, nigga. Fuck wrong with you.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
You know what's coming now, main boss.
2nd and 6.
You don't make that move, nigga.
And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Stop fucking blitzing me, nigga, like I ain't got Russell fucking Wilson.
Escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. That doesn't need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. And I think you're exactly right. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. 2nd and 9 now. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 34-yard line.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background.
I often say, hold up, I'm in the game, though. That's like... Oh, fuck you.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
You let me finish this game real quick, right? This nigga wishful thinking head ass.
This is Coleman. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Under 10, 10. Check.
On second down, it's Coleman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right, and he'll slide down to avoid the contact. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and the first down.
The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
1 o'clock. As soon as the clock hit. Like, as soon as the clock hit 12.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7.
Yeah, what you doing? Oh, your dad is there?
Now back to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Yeah, I see. And then the next week, then the next game against the Texans, he didn't play because he had twisted ankle.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling.
Nah, Darren was bullshit.
Nigga, Indian traded Fournette in the other league.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'm trying to do better here. Meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. That time trying to find Gerald Everett, but now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Under. Great. Let's go. Down to hit.
Here's Foles. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met
What is wrong with you, weirdo?
They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
I'm saying, with your Patriot loving ass. Oh ass, boy. Fuck you and the Patriots, nigga. Niggas garbage, nigga.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Yeah.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah. That's the wrong mistake. Big mistake.
They'll set up a
Big
throw.
mistake. Big mistake.
Escaping the pressure right. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front?
Buying that
time. Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Run Forrest.
Eric Berry.
On second down, it's Coleman, and he'll take this one down to the 36. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Fucking running backs. What's up?
Here we go.
Yo, stop disrespecting my running back, bro. What's up with you, bro?
They'll try and run for
What
it
a
here.
fucking stop.
And this play
Josh
will be
Allen,
blown up.
baby.
He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He lost 2, and it brings up 4.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them special.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation,
it don't matter.
They punted away twice. So they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
And he will not be able to get away as Foles is taken down. Solomon Thomas, they love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now Leonard Fournette. A sizable gain there of 9 yards, but it's still 3rd and long.
You definitely not getting them saying DJ fucking Metcalf when a nigga literally say DK fucking Metcalf in his fucking name.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field, and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
How about you shut the fuck up? Yeah, bro.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman.
Who, me?
This will be stopped about 2
you ain't talking to me, black man. You ain't talking to me.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them.
Field goal fucking with y'all black ass bitches.
Now we give right side Coleman.
Hey, shut your ass up, nigga. Fuck wrong with you, nigga.
2-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
2nd and 2 is
that nigga got a Capri Sun, nigga.
Gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep.
Hey, Joey Bosa coming, bro. You gotta get rid of it, bro.
Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Back-to-back good plays. Have them on the move on first down.
Bro, stop calling me by my first name like I know you in real life, nigga.
Back
I don't know you, nigga.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll be out right at the 35.
Because he ASS.
13 yards there and a Niner first.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations. But a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion.
If I had my fucking starting cornerback right there, we just threw the ball at that, would have been a pick 6, but nah.
Come up on 1st and 10.
Niggas only get hurt.
Yeah, because this nigga main ball got herpes and shit touching my players. They fucking brought down at the 32. call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. The loss of 3.
Stop disrespecting me, man, boss. Fuck is wrong with you, bruh?
2nd and 13.
You should have kept Trubisky. Oh, yeah,
that's good one. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
I need a young boy. Man, boss, you need your quarterback for real, though. I got him.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Because the nigga playing worse without them.
They'll look to throw.
Oh, my fucking God.
He's got his man on the crossing route.
Wow, bro. I didn't see that
inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
Thank you, DJ Sleepy. Yeah, baby.
This quarterback now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, John Coachman, standing by in Orlando. Stats and scores from games in progress. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I love his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack.
I get really, but you ain't get Metcalf. I trade you Pittman like that. Remember last wide receiver.
So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15.
Oh my God, how you get hurt?
2nd and 15.
Yo, somebody got hurt on my team.
He's going to drop this off to his fullbacks. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball.
Wow,
not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Yeah, bro.
A 3rd field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down.
Yeah, you need Trubisky. I ain't going to listen. I got you, bro, because that don't make no sense. That's a terrible throw.
Check 50, check 50.
Fucking somebody Montana.
They'll give it to the first option. That's their fullback. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding.
Let me get my Mahomes. I give you Russell.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And his kick here is good.
Wow.
And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7.
Yeah.
So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals,
Let me get
but
ready.
3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, it's still
I'll take Calvin.
points
What's
due to
up?
his leg.
Hey, Sleepy, chill out, bro. Let me get DJ Chark, Sleepy.
If you give me Calvin Ridley.
I don't got Calvin really. I got a wide receiver I could trade you, though.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Under a minute to play here in the half. Time for a late drive.
It makes sense when you think about it. Hey, try and get a field goal. Give yourself a lead going into the half. But if you're going to do this, you better have supreme trust in your quarterback. Supreme trust in the guy's going to handle the football. Because if you turn it over here, not only do you go down at the half, you've given the momentum squarely to your opponent.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10. He finds Taylor, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Hey, listen, I got Pittman Jr. for somebody. I got him to a superstar. That nigga like that.
With 36 ticks to go in half.
This is why I receive on my team.
I drafted
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I don't even think I drafted that nigga. I think,
They're going to look to throw.
Rail team drafted him, and I traded Rail to get him.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back. In pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on third? They'll look to throw. That's going to be
I'm about to get some ice cream for my birthday. So I'm going to the kitchen and get some ice cream.
The Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go.
Yeah, I know, right? Real nigga birthday today. Fuck your birthday, bitch. Fuck your birthday, nigga.
4 out of 10 throwing the ball in this first half, but he's got a first down here.
Yeah. No, it ain't. Who that? Oh, he's not down yet.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. They wind up getting right about 4 on the scramble. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts.
I think they need to review it too.
They'll stop it with 14 seconds
right
to go in this first half.
He got hit. Yeah, you need Trubisky back, bro. What the fuck, bro?
Damn. Yo, how the fuck he beat you?
Well, he beat you because your offense. He know how to run that defense.
Throwing again on second down.
Yo, you need to wide receiver, main boss. And he put it back.
The first down here inside the 30. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 31-yard line. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL. It's on EA Sports. It's in the game. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well, as we are back and started in the second half.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Who a defensive tackle? Who the fuck he talking about? Midget Turtles? What the fuck? Yo!
Gay ass nigga. Hey yo.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Tell that nigga stop playing with you, Aztec, for you shooting.
Looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects. Tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them.
He gonna shoot you with a fucking dart, nigga.
In the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace, because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt.
Break your fucking sin. Pick the ball off. Come on, bro. Did you just ask me for some money, nigga? It's my birthday. I'll get the money, nigga.
Let's get off the field. Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that shit, nigga.
They get the penalty yardage back plus a yard. 6-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 9.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
No, nigga, stop talking to me, bro. Oh, shit. I just said I was about to catch a pickle rock ass in, and I caught a pickle rock ass in.
Yeah, that nigga threw that shit. Oh, I don't even know where the fuck he threw that shit. That Ryan really in the second for who?
Back to throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Oh,
the Niners
what the fuck? DK!
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
I told him he was
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
In the 4th quarter.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping.
Main boss. Oh, what's up, Jay Will? Yeah, he be ass taking. He thought he was finna beat my ass too.
Didn't happen on that play.
It's quarterback.
Here's 2nd and 8.
That's what he said when he
Quick hitter here. It's
complete.
Quarterback. This will be stopped at the 44. That was good for 7 yards.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it. Though.
No, I'm not Aztec. I'm not Aztec though. See, that's what he made a mistake at. I'm not Aztec though.
Damn, bro, this nigga Leonard Floyd, and this nigga fucking. Listen,
the man is hurt. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 33.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the play.
Like that, though.
But
both saying blitzing,
nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Oh, shit. Oh!
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Nigga, it was snowing when we played. Why the fuck would I run? I gotta play my game plan.
Inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
That's because I know your defensive line, bro. You got the Redskins, bro. I'm not fucking with that defensive line, nigga. Montez. Remember when I ran out the pocket? Montez Sweat. I'm not fucking with that every play.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Ridiculous, bro. I can't fucking
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off.
As soon as you go to the outside, he's going right to the outside with you.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run. And they're in better shape now for 3rd.
He might have scored.
He was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run.
He might get a field goal off me, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. He might get a field goal.
Remember his name, Marcus Sim. Hey, don't run the ball, bro.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. His throw caught.
That's my fucking man. That's why.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh, yeah.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. Slot receivers do the same thing.
Fucking scored a touchdown off of that shit.
Speed and their route running savvy.
Oh, wait, he got a stream over something?
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
Oh, man, but you got a stream over here.
It's their quarterback with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes us a 9-point game.
Man, bro.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Oh, man, Mario.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
He mad as fuck. I don't even understand why.
The decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Bro, why you going to try to rush that nigga, man?
Damn, he always trying to rush niggas to play, bro. Like, he finna play main balls.
They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Damn.
Running room is he'll get about 3 to the 20.
Who got to score 40?
Well, that's a good start to this drive.
Oh, you got to top my score? Oh, I'm going to keep trying to score then.
On first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an unexpected passing situation.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
He didn't catch it, bro.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long.
I won't really, run. Look at Pittman real quick, bro.
Now is this one sent away.
I won't charge.
Here comes Pettis on the return.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me see it.
Oh, you lucky the nigga tired, bruh. That nigga was tired, bruh. He threw that weak-ass fucking pass.
Yeah, you might just only have to put up 40. Main boss. I mean, not main boss. Main boss ain't putting up 40 on no fucking Mario. Fucking insane.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with it?
Oh, my God.
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Not the OMG face.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Coleman.
Why you do that, bro, like that?
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down.
You do that,
they like to play
that.
those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Let's go,
we can make diamonds shine through the darkest night. Yeah, we can make diamonds shine through the darkest night. He don't. But Bobby Wagner's in the car, no shit like that.
They'll drop the throw. That's complete. It's Collins. And he stopped up short of the 1st as they tackle him down at about the 36. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on the punt for the first time this afternoon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken around the 12. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
I mean, Calvin Ridley, if they don't put up 35 points.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Oh, my God.
Fournette running right. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Let me get Calvin Ridley.
He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh, my God.
Incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on.
Listen, they've worked together.
Let me
like
get
a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls, as we saw there. They're not giving up anything to him.
Give you Chark in the 3rd.
On the return is Pettis.
I give you good one.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Sleepy, bro. Come on, bro.
Bring him up.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you're content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
What? You give him a second for Chark.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Yeah, man, ball, GG.
Looking to throw.
Let me get Khalil Mack.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on the position and where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities. But always making sure no one's holding.
Nah. How you gonna... Yo, you gonna really trade the quarterback that I gave you after I molded him, bro?
They'll come up now on a second and long after the hold. On play action, they'll throw. Buying time to his left. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. A.J. Boye with a pick. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Jalen Hurd, the intended receiver. We're holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half. Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish.
Not against me.
The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Bro, you just lost, bro. Chill.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep. So maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you can darn near lay down near the end zone and get in.
And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Leonard Fournette, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run.
I'm trying to get Calvin Ridley.
6 points.
Touchdown. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau, and that will get him one closer. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Josh Allen able to get him for a loss of about 3. In a play like that, with how far he had to go to make that sack, shows how athletic defensive ends have become in the NFL.
And not just athletic. This is coached in a big way. Run to the football at all times. How about him never giving up on it and pursuing all the way across the field?
He'll look to throw. This one into
Yo, I got Chris Godwin on the line. Let me get Calvin Ridley, bro.
But not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Hey,
yo, sleep. Let me get DJ Truck. I got Chris Godwin.
But how about the elements that go into making a big play?
We got
this
superstar trade already and everything.
Able to scan the field. Pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route well run, and the football right on the money.
They'll run on first down. Coleman. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs.
Let me get Leonard Floyd.
It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
I can't get Leonard Floyd.
The Niners on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4. They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. He finds Coleman. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Now they hand off to Coleman. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Let's get it. Got it. 44, Mike, 44. Watch the curve, watch the curves.
They'll look to throw here. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 in the first. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground, it's a handoff to Coleman. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Here's a 2nd and 7. Drops it off for Coleman. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Collins. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. I don't want to make a story where there's not one, but he threw the 3 interceptions last week. Looked a little uncomfortable. He looks much more comfortable today.
Yeah, just 1 pick so far, and his team leads. So now they can play complementary football, meaning if he takes care of the ball and his offense, if they're humming along, the defense doesn't have to be out there as long. He's taking care of his guys on the other side of the ball.
So they're enjoying a 4th quarter advantage. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Whip. Watch the whip. 25, check 25, check 25. Say.
They will run again with Coleman.
Wow.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They'll go with the keeper. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Jags grab it. And he cuts it back right, and he's got a crease. He's at the 30.
Oh, my
the 20.
God.
10. And in for the score. Are you kidding me? They return it, and they take the lead. Lambeau to add on the extra point.
That is
and
so
it's no
funny.
good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a 1-score game in the 4th. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
That nigga boy,
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's see what you got.
Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for San Francisco, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll get to...